Hi everyone, I haven't done a video for a long while, so I thought I would do a greenhouse update of all my seedlings that I've got growing on in the greenhouse, plants I've got in my little greenhouse, and plants I've got going in the garden and also in the kitchen too. So I'll start off showing you what I've got in the greenhouse, and then I'll show you what's going on in the garden, and then I'll take you inside the house. Okay, so for those of you who've seen my greenhouse before, it's like tiny. It like literally is the tiniest little greenhouse I have at the back of my garden. So try and squish in here as much as I can. And I use what I've got in the house as well. We did have a greenhouse at the allotment, but we had to take that down when we moved allotment. But I think my dad's going to try and get that up at some point, but we've just got other jobs to do. I'm going to try and do a allotment update later on in the week. But I'll show you what I've got in here for now. So these are my kale, and I use these little peat pellet things, and they seem to have worked okay. They're going to need potting on shortly, but I've got quite a few kale seedlings. These are my sweet corn. Now my greenhouse is heated. There you go, with my little tiny paraffin heater just down there that I leave on overnight, and he's blown out for tonight. These are Nicholas. They're doing all right, pretty good. Now these are some sweet Williams, and I've got some more of them up here next to my sweet corn. That is not doing much, but I only put that in the other day because we are up north, so it's going to take a bit of time to catch up with other people. These are my marigolds. Now I read somewhere on the internet that this variety of marigolds that I planted help to combat couch grass. I think they like kill the root. So I'm going to try and plant them in between crops at the allotment. At the top here I've got my sugar snap peas, and that one there is pea beans. So that's what I've got there. And oh right, tomatoes. Sorry, my chair's dead squeaky. These are, what are they? Oh, they're like big massive tomatoes. I can't remember the name of them. I'll put it up on the screen when I find what that is. And them ones there are my garden pearls. So that's what I've got up there. And then I've got a shelf at the top here that has got my leeks in. So I'm going to wait till these are like pencil sized before taking them out and planting at the allotment. And I've also got up here like almost spare tomato plants that I don't want to throw out. I don't want to get rid of. But I've got no space for them. Because I'm only growing tomatoes at home this year, because when they're at the allotment I can't get down there, especially since this bump is growing so big at the moment. So I'm just going to try and do my tomatoes at home. Right, so I'll move on to show you what I've got in the garden now. Right, this is my lovely plum tree. It's got loads of blossom on it. That's just beginning to fall off it now. I've got loads of plums off that last year. In here I've planted some sweet peas, but my sweet peas are starting to go yellow, and I think it's because I overwatered them in the greenhouse. But I'm just hoping that they'll sort themselves out. If not, I'll have to do another sowing. Can't not have sweet peas. I've got chives and things down there. This part of the garden, there's some of my sweet peas. I've got my little temple-y thing there, and I've planted loads of lupins at the back, just down there. And that is my bleeding heart. I love this. Look at that, lovely. And then over here is my snapdragons, and I've done all these like little planters for sweet peas in as well, which I think are going to look good. And then I've got me rainbow chard and my beetroot that I need to put at the allotment, and some cosmos there for the allotment as well. These are all my bulbs from Harrogate Flower Show. Tulips over here. And these are, oh no, I keep getting baby brain and forgetting the name of things. These are alliums. They're good tall, and they've got like big purple round head things on them. So that's them. I had to plant them up in pots because we were in the process of switching over allotments. But they're coming up alright and looking quite healthy. Right, these are my, inside the kitchen, basket of fire chilies. And they're doing quite well. I started these off underneath the grow light, which is now on top of my butternut squashes, harlequin sunflowers, courgettes. I think there are more courgettes and butternut squashes at the back. So yeah, that's what I've got going on in here. Right, just before I go, I wanted to give a few shout outs to some other YouTube allotment channels. I've been meaning to do it for ages, but when you're filming, you forget to do these things. So the first channel I wanted to give a shout out to is called The Pint Size Gardener, and that's my friend from work. I didn't realise this. I don't know why I didn't click on, but she's called Nichola, and she's got a lovely little channel, and I think she'd really appreciate it if you go and check her channel out. And the other one is Minton. He's been doing a channel for about 2 years. Loads of good how-to videos on there. So please go and check him out. So that's The Pint Size Garden, Nichola and Minton. Thanks for watching my videos, and I will see you all soon. Bye.